Back to the south and specifically River State in South Nigeria, where Uche Okoro, our correspondent, is standing by. Uche, bring us up to speed on the celebration of Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary there.
The celebration here in Port Harcourt was low-key, just in line with what's happening in Abuja by the directive of the federal government at the anniversary. Celebration is going to be low-key. That's exactly how it transpired here in Port Harcourt. Last year, this similar event took place at the Sharks Football Club Stadium in Port Harcourt. It's a stadium, so you can imagine it was quite a big ceremony. But today, in contrast to what happened last year, today's event took place at the Government House in Port Harcourt, presided over, of course, by the governor of the state. This is his second Independence Day celebration as governor of the state. It was a brief event. The governor arrived, dignitaries arrived, the service chiefs were here, the commissioner of police, as well as the heads of the security agencies, the army, the navy, the Air Force, Immigration, Civil Defense, and Federal Road Safety Corps, as well as the Nigerian Customs Service. They were all here, service chiefs and heads of security agencies. The governor and other dignitaries arrived, took their salute, and the governor went straight ahead to inspecting the parade. Very, very brief parade, as you would imagine, for a low-key celebration. And then, of course, the event moved on to his speech. Well, about an hour ago, less than 2 hours ago, the event wrapped up, and just a few meters and a few blocks from where I am standing, there is a little reception that has been organized for this event, taking place at the banquet hall of the River State Government House here in Port Harcourt.
All right, Uche, and what is the situation regarding the protest called by certain groups in the country?
While this event was going on here, while the parade was on, I was getting feelers from across the city. We gathered that a crowd was converging in front of the RISIEC office, even though we know that had always been the melting point or the gathering point of several protests. So it is really unclear what the purpose of that protest is. Those are facts that we will be digging for here as we leave this venue. It is quite unclear if that protest is over the whole issues of good governance and all the rest, or it is over the forthcoming local government election. Also, we also gathered that there is a large crowd that has converged at the entrance of the Federal Secretariat complex here in the state capital as well. So, like I said, any moment from now when I leave here, I'll be heading to those two locations to get more information. But in terms of protest and all of that, the governor of River State has said that, yeah, in spite of all the challenges that have bedeviling the country, that have triggered or inspired this protest, we still have quite a lot to celebrate as a country, and that as a state government, the government will continue to work with the federal government, continue to support the president to ensure that all these issues are addressed. Particularly, the governor mentioned the issue of insecurity and insecurity in the north, banditry and terrorism, as well as expressing confidence that as we mark Independence Day, also issues of illegal oil bunkering and oil theft in the south would also be addressed. And of course, I also assure the people of the states that his administration would not relent or would not lose focus and will remain committed to delivering the dividends of democracy in spite of its challenges, political and otherwise.
Our correspondent Uche Okoro, thank you very much for that update from Port Harcourt, the capital